Hey folks, welcome back to Jerome Bee Farm and Homestead. We are flat out of room for beehives. We have, I think, 27, and I had to make a quick little temporary, whoa, it's a little windy today. How windy is it? Let me show you. There's my wind ballast a watering can. So man, it is really windy. So I used a couple of old 4x4s and cinder blocks to make some temporary hive stands, which that's mainly what I use is 4x4s and cinder blocks, but this was a little short one, so I'm going to try and use some materials I have and just build a quick little hive stand so I can have some expansion for my splits until later on in the year when I start doing combines. So because I don't need 27 to 30 hives, I just can't keep up with that much. So I've got these old boards here I got out of the barn. They're left over from where I cut a slide that's over here where the kids play, and that angle right there is kind of the bottom of the slide, and then this here's the top. So this was a 2x12 that I cut and made that out of. So I'm going to cut these off and make me a stand, however long that is. Put some cross beams in and get it over there, set it up. And I caught a swarm yesterday, and there's a cardboard nuke box over there. So I'm going to put that cardboard nuke box on this. So, and that'll give me room for at least 2 more hives or 3 more nukes, whatever we get going over there. So let's get started. So you can see what I'm talking about on this slide here. So what I have left is the piece I cut out from right here. So here's a couple more nukes. I pulled these on Friday, 2 days ago. So you can see I'm out of space, so I had this old stand over here in the woods in the shade. This is where I put my very first beehive, which that's the stand that it was on. But I learned you do not want your hives in the shade because small hive beetles really get after them in the shade. So I just set these over here temporarily, and I got one more nuke way over on the north side. This is the south on that temporary stand I was talking about. But the one on the left has a virgin queen in there from Hive 19. I found 3 virgin queens in that hive when I was splitting it. And the one behind it there on the right, it has 3 queen cells, 2 or 3 queen cells, swarm cells in it. In that split. So we'll check these out in a couple days and see how they're doing. Let's get started on that stand. I'm going to pull my supplies out over here in the shade, work right here. Give me 4 of these braces. I'm going to use these 3-inch decking screws. Looks pretty straight. Get these other 2 supports in there. So all the weight's going to be on these vertical beams, These are just to keep them from turning. And this is treated lumber, so it should last a while. I would say these are probably about 2x8 equivalent. Yeah, it's 7 inches. So it's probably got more strength than a 4x4. Well, it's probably about the same. A 4x4 is 3.5 inches, I think. And this is 7, and that's the same amount of wood, but it's on top of each other, so this might still be stronger. I'm not a wood beam strength expert. I'm sure there's some watching though, and you'll tell me, and I appreciate that. All right. If it doesn't work as a beehive stand, we can turn it over, and this winter I'll use it for a sled. How's that sound? I'll have Maggie pull me around on it. Okay, let's get this over there on the blocks and get it set up. Hopefully won't get stung. I'll probably wear my bee suit. Okay folks, got it all done, got it in place, and the nuke is right where it was. Need to get us a brick on top of that because it's pretty lightweight, so if we get any high winds that thing will just roll off of there. So that's the end of the video. Give me a thumbs up if you would, and hit subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate it, and we'll catch you all on the next one. Take care.